minds, who in their right minds would want to unite with Al-Shabaab? Is that what you would like us to do? Who in their right minds would want to unite with pirates, with terrorists, with warlords? It cannot happen. It will not happen. It must not happen, because that will be a loss to the international community.
But for the record, maybe there are young people who do not know where Somaliland is, because Somaliland is not on the map. And people perhaps refer to you as somebody from Somalia, when you are not from Somalia, you are from Somaliland. You could easily be from Somalia, and it's a great country, we're neighbors, we were once united. There's nothing wrong with being from Somalia, but if you are from Somaliland, then you are from Somaliland. And if you're from Somaliland, you're from former British Somaliland Protectorate. If you were from Somalia, you would be from La Somalia Italiana, which is here. And if you were from Djibouti, la Côte Française des Somalies, je sais que vous parlez français, you would be there. You would be French Somaliland. So there's French Somaliland, there's British Somaliland, there's Italian Somalia, there's Somalis who live in northern Kenya, Wajir, Moyale, and places like that. And then there's Somalis. There's a big Somali community in the 5th region of Ethiopia. And Harar, and Diridawa, and Jigjiga, and you know, all that area is Somali inhabited. So this is known as the Somali inhabited horn of Africa. And you are from former British Somaliland Protectorate. Former British Somaliland Protectorate, by the way, is free.
500,000 young people are at a risk of losing credibility when it comes to the international community. They are in a place where you have a powerful industry called terrorism, piracy, and fundamentalism that has a budget of over $5 billion a year. That massive, destructive industry of piracy and terrorism is beckoning to our children and showing them a short road to go to heaven by blowing themselves up and blowing others. And ladies and gentlemen in the international community, if we do not harness the energy of our young people today in a positive, constructive way, some of them could be tempted to use that energy, that pent-up energy that they have, in a destructive way. And it will be a loss, not only to Somalilanders and to the parents and of these children, but it will be a loss to the entire world. It will be a loss to democracy, it will be a loss to freedom, and it will be a loss to human rights. 500,000 young people in Somaliland deserve a right to their rightful identity, right to employment, right to living in a peaceful, democratic, and stable Somaliland. Somaliland has made its choice. First, to unite with Somalia, and then its choice to separate from Somalia. Its people have entered into a referendum, and I'm sure it will be discussed by my colleagues. The people of Somaliland have no intention of reuniting with that failed state that is Somalia. And who in their right minds would want to unite with Al-Shabaab? Is that what you would like us to do? Who in their right minds would want to unite with pirates, with terrorists, with warlords? It cannot happen. It will not happen. It must not happen, because that will be a loss to the international community. Somaliland can be a positive partner for freedom-loving people and democratic people of this world. We have shown you what we can do with very little. Which other country in the world has been able to rebuild itself with its own resources, and in less than a quarter of a century has built that Somaliland today, where you have just one terrorist, an old woman like me, because I can terrorize any one of you because I have the freedom to do so. I can pick up a microphone. That's what Somaliland is all about. That's what we are bringing to the world. Let us join and become friends with people who want justice and democracy. Don't push us towards those who want to destroy the free world. Don't push us towards terrorists. Don't push us towards Al-Qaeda and Al-Shabaab and all the other names. Somaliland is here to stay. And the sooner the international community comes to terms with that, the better. We can help you. You've tried. The world has tried 17 times, 18 times. You've had TFGs, FSGs, I don't know, all the Gs in this world to try and bring peace to Somalia, and you have failed. You took the Marines there. It didn't work. Every nation, 28 nations, landed on the shores of Mogadishu to try and bring peace to Somalia. Recognize your failures, because it hasn't worked. Our system works. You're spending billions of dollars of good taxpayers' money on Somalia. But do you realize that it's not going to work? Not because you have not tried, but because the people of Somalia do not want it to work. You cannot match the industry of terrorism that they have. You are being beaten by terrorists. Give Somaliland a chance. Invite Somaliland as a partner. Give the dignity and the recognition that the people of Somaliland deserve. And you will see what Somalilanders can do. Somalilanders stick to their word. They have a track record of 21 years, and they will be a very strong partner and ally in bringing peace and stability to that turbulent horn of Africa. And I thank